are listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio with myself, Total Biscuit, entering the final segment, whereby we usually have a look and see if there's anything good for the Illusion of Choice. That was scary. It went by my ear. Let's see what we got. The Illusion of Choice. Blizzard doesn't get Twitter. That's not an illusion of choice. That's just a statement of fact. It's the illusion of fact. Yeah, we know Blizzard doesn't get Twitter. A lot of companies don't really get social networking or media of any real description. To be honest, it took us a while to really understand what Twitter was all about. It's a shame. You always get that where you get on the bandwagon a little bit too late. It's like, oh, wow, if only I'd just got in there early, we could be part of the Twitterati with millions and millions of followers and influence the world over. Not really, but, you know. Oh well, Twitter can be handy. In fact, it was handy for updating people on the status of our server while it was dead. So, if you think it's useless, well, you'd be mistaken. So, let's see if there's anything else here. A remark about achievements being pointless. Should I read it? Yeah, I'll read it. Why not? Let's make this the illusion of choice, even if it isn't. Just for the hell of it. It's from Mike Korn. If that's your real name, that scares the hell out of me. He's also known as Shamanopoly. That's a good name, I like that. Shaman from Lightning's Blade US. And he says this. Hey TB, your remark about achievements being pointless, I feel, is not completely true. Although having great rewards for a quest may be enough, having something that says congratulations as well as broadcasting your achievement to your guild is something I think is a priceless additive. Now, let me just stop you there for a second. Why don't quests do that? I mean, broadcasting the achievement to the guild would be you wearing the reward, right? Or saying, hey guys, I just beat this. Or better yet, doing it with your guild. Wouldn't that be better? Of course, we've got group quests. Go do them with your guild, and then you can share in the wonders of the achievement. Ah. The sunshine, the kittens, the flowers, the... Anyway. Quote, it makes the player feel good in a way that rewards can't do. What? Really? Why? It makes, as small as it may be, in fact, I feel that they should take it another step and have a personal congratulative message across the screen with a small victory tune after killing any main dungeon boss. They already have that. It's called Deadly Boss Mods and Big Wigs that do the Final Fantasy tune whenever something dies. I actually have that right here. I could probably do it for you, I suppose. This is my PSP. This is Dissidia. Dissidia is awesome. If you want the victory tune, well, that should be easy enough. Let's see, go to Quick Battle. Let's see what we can find here. You see, this is the efficient way of doing drop-ins, folks. None of that other nonsense. Fight against this character with my level 72 Cloud versus a level 1 minimal difficulty X-Death. There we go, enter battle. Easy enough. See, this is a live playthrough on the air, folks. Level 79 Cloud versus level 1 X-Death. This is casual content. Now, this is casual, friendly content right here. You know, who wants difficult content, right? Casuals can do this. It's easy. So, you're telling me that you want something along the lines of... Okay, come on, yes, we know you're doing the summons, that's nonsense, you're dead. Here we go. So you want that? Really? Is that what you need? You need a pat on the head? You need me to go through the ridiculous motions of finding that sample because I don't have it in my soundboard? That's what you want? Well, Deadly Boss Mods, there you go. Deadly Boss Mods, Big Wigs, they all have that. That's amusing. It's no different from console games. Example, Final Fantasy. When you beat a big boss, you give them the congratulation message. It makes you feel good. It's a pat on the head. Come on, really? Why do you need a pat on the head when you can have awesome gear? There you go. That's all you need. Awesome gear. Awesome gear is a pat on the head. It broadcasts the achievement because you're wearing something awesome. Now, and I'm not as aggressive towards achievements as people seem to think I am. I think some of them have a valuable purpose, like progress tracking achievements. I don't like pointless achievements. I don't like stupid achievements. I think the achievement system is great for tracking progress and proving progress. Except for the fact that someone came up with a mod that allows you to fake achievements, which is pathetic, I might add, and that should be bannable, as far as I'm concerned. That is an exploit. There's no question about that. Is an exploit. That should be banned. You want to use the add-on policy to great effect, Blizz, which I've never seen you do, I might add, since you brought it in. Stupid add-on policy. Why don't you use it to good effect and ban that? That's pathetic. Oh, but we need it because if we don't have the epic achievement, they won't let us in the pub. Get in a guild and stop worrying about people that feel the need to say you need this and this much gear score and you need to be on at this time and it needs to be a full moon and it needs to be a rainy night sometime in the middle of September and you need to have a certain colour hair in order to get into a pug. Stop pugging and you won't have this problem. Pugs are made of pain and disappointment and misery. Stop subjecting yourself to them. It scared me, actually. There was a post on the EU forums whereby people were whining, complaining, like, ninja looting on my server, fix, please, fix. Right, one, there isn't a fix to ninja looting at all. There isn't one. If there was, they'd have implemented it. There is no fix to ninja looting because ninja looting in the eyes of Blizzard doesn't exist. Everyone has the same rights to an item in a pickup group. They have the right to roll on it regardless of what you think. The game doesn't care what you think. All it cares about is they were in there, they killed the boss, they have loot rights. Simple as that. Every system that's in there is exploitable by ninja looters one way or the other. There is no fix to be had. There is only one solution, which is not a fix. This is an overarching change of ideas, change of attitude. And the change of attitude is quite simply this: stop pugging. Stop it. It's laziness. It's because you don't want to make links with other people. You don't want to socially interact with other people. You don't want to find good people. You don't want to go through the effort because it's too hard to find a guild and make my own. I don't want it. Whine, whine, cry, cry, complain. You deserve to have your stuff stolen. It's as simple as that. You deserve to be ninja looted from until you learn. It's like you just smack you on the head over and over again with a rolled up newspaper. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop pugging. You won't have that problem. And of course, then you won't have the problem of, oh, you need this achievement, you need this achievement, because you've got a group of people that know your abilities, you know theirs, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's that simple. So, you know, if you want a reason why I hate achievements, the over-reliance on them, and to the point where you have to make a mod to fake them. God. Achievements are misused so much, it's pathetic. Right? They're stupid time sinks most of the time. Progress tracking, great. Fantastic. That has a practical use. Roll first, great. Really good. Feats of strength, yeah, they're pretty good as well. Fall 65 feet without dying, not cool. Gather 10,000 gold, not cool. Nobody cares about these kind of things. Now, do lower there without any spores, pointless. Totally pointless. All of this nonsense, we don't care. I would hope. I would hope most people gather achievements incidentally and don't actually shoot for them. I'm just one of those people that, particularly with consoles and my Xbox 360, for instance, I don't even go after achievements ever. So I don't give a damn of any way at all about achievements. The obsession over them is stupid. They are, in essence, like everything else in World of Warcraft, pointless. But they're more pointless because they don't give you anything tangible. And the irony of using the word tangible in terms of virtual goods is, yes, I realize it. It's palpable. You can taste it. It's in the air. But think about it. Virtual goods versus virtual merit badge. What a contest. My name is Total Biscuit. You have been listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio. Thank you ever so much for listening. Check out the rest of our shows on WCRadio.com. Make sure to listen to the final WoW Things Considered, which is tonight at midnight BST. That is 7 PM EST on WCRadio.com. Check out all the shows on iTunes, rate and review us. The site is back up and functional. Go post in our forums, hang out in our IRC chat. It's all great. We've got a Twitter feed that you can follow, which is very handy if you want to be up to date on the latest news, as well as when things get released and all that kind of stuff. It's very handy, very cool. I have my own Twitter feed if you want to follow that, which generally consists of me shouting at people in 140 characters or less. If that's your thing, if you're a bit of a masochist, if you like punishment, twitter.com/totalbiscuit. Shout out time, folks. Email themurloc@gmail.com. That is themurloc@gmail.com. Alternatively, irc.mmoirc, hash or pound wow radio. Send me a PM there for a shout out, or tweet me at totalbiscuit. That is @totalbiscuit. Send them on through. Last couple of minutes of the show. First things first. A shout out to everybody who came to the Amsterdam meetup, although I believe we had a total of like 14 or 15 people there. That was great. I only expected a couple. So yes, it was the Total Biscuit Amsterdam meetup. We had a bunch of great people there. I'm sorry I can't remember all of your names. I can remember Avatas, I can remember Ben Woodward, I can remember Fagrom. It's probably not called Fagrom. It's probably Fargrim. But Fagrom, yes. And a shout out to the Cucumber. Whatever that is, that's from Avatas. I have no idea what that is. A shout out to Steves and Looper, and good lucks in their 2 vs 10 Laser Quest match tomorrow. Thanks from Steves. Wow, really? A shout out to the whole Draenor EU server. Please suck less. That's from Zushi. There you go. YoTB, Ragavale here of Doomhammer EU. Can I get a shout out for me for getting a new PC? No more tanking with 5 FPS. Always nice. A shout out to my guild Honk if you're Hordy. Oh, you can't be serious. On Nagrand US, from Bloodaxe, the sexy warrior deeps. I'm disturbed. A shout out to Raisinets on Blade Fist. Boomkin for the win. That's from some guy whose name isn't there. Can I get a shout out as opposed a shout at? Okay. You're terrible! Shout out Elso for being lazy and not coming into the IRC, telling me we'll be hunted down. That's from Stevie. You will be hunted down and you're terrible. You're an awful example of humankind. And Arcana Force, he was also there at the meetup. So a shout out to him, and a shout out to WoW Radio for being back online. Shout out to Walt and me for celebrating our birthdays last week, because that's from Umamor. He's going to hate me for this. Okay, anything that makes Walt hate anyone is a very good thing in my book. Shout out to Bison! Bison Dollars. That's from Darcy Ibsen, also known as Darcy on... What the bloody hell is that? Why do you come up with these things? He's on a US guild that is... What's this? Finbenach. That Dutch again. Bloodscalp US. There you go. Bling bling. A shout out to Purple Haze on Outland EU. That's from ... Are you serious? A bunch of dots? Really? You can't have your name as a bunch of dots. You can't announce that. That sounds stupid. A shout out to me and Forgotten One for killing stunties and delivering them to the Wah. That's from the Limus. A shout out to myself for preloading Borderlands yesterday. Did so, her. Ferganator, 4K, and getting myself into a clan in DDO. It's a guild, I believe. A shout out to Deadly Poets Society on Emerald EU, Emerald Dream EU, yes indeed. And a shout out to Bunkerface for providing me with accommodation for the few days I was over in... the one and only Holland. Very nice place, very nice people. Shout out to him and his family. Thank you for being so hospitable. And shout out to his dad for preparing some exceptionally good meals. Very good indeed. A shout out to a bunch of dots. That's from Tidecaller. Shout out to LAN parties for keeping me awake for 5 days consecutively without WoW and on Open TTD. Oh, so good. Transport Tycoon Deluxe, one of the best games ever made. That's from Lim. One more. A shout out to Why Things Considered for being a great show these past few years. That is from Champions. Ladies and gents, I am done for the night. You have been listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio. Thank you ever so much for listening. As always, you have been an absolutely stellar audience in the IRC. And those of you listening on the podcast, I will take the default position that you've been a stellar audience anyway until proven otherwise. We're going to go off and go out on a track by Finn Troll. Smackton Spearer! Good night.